Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Start as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Ready, set. Here we go.
Motion from the wideout. They'll go to the ground. He couldn't get it to the corner as this defense opening things up with a big play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Manning. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the fourth down.
He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
To the air on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. Breaks the tackle. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. They just keep firing. That's caught. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Still on his feet. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Now, teams that play cover one at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, he breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
Give to the big fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Keeps it on the draw. Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
To the ground to try to move the chains. At the 35, he's loose. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Give to the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Might be changing the route. They'll try the run. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense, quick tempo. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Using his feet to buy time. Got a man, it's Williams. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Now on first down from the 28. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Using his legs to buy some time. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run, and he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
He's looking deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds a tight end. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I'm not surprised with the blitz, right? Third and inches, everything in you tells you they're going to run the football. I'm coming after you. They decide to throw the football. Surprise to me, surprise to everybody, I guess except the defense, because they were ready and they got the sack.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He'll do it himself on the draw. Turning it on! Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Oh, what a great play call. Sneaking the draw, the defense clearly thinking pass, flying up the field. No, sir. A little handoff, a little sneak attack. Great play call.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the back. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes on the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Pressure coming. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. We've got a good one going here in the third quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Williams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Alabama may always be built on the run, but these days they elevate with a high-flying pass game.
And great coaches evolve, and we've seen the evolution of this Alabama offense over the last several years, and it's not just run, it's not just eat clock, it is be aggressive, attack, make big plays down the field.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Fires to the right. And his throw is incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Looking to throw at Simpson. Bringing the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it. In the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. On the move, it's Gibson. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line.
Sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Not a chance. Missed it. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give on the counter. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. Quickly complete.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. He's at the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorns! What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. That one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The offense has a chance. Down one possession in the fourth. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Going up top. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him
breaks into the open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Offense set on first down. Looking to throw. Fires downfield. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Trying to take it back. Out of bounds at the 18.